In this video we are going to talk about some leaks, some possible Pokemon abilities, game modes, and the items that might be coming to Pokeland Legends in the version 6.6.0. Hey yo everyone, welcome to a new video, and let's take a look at this article. As always, the links for everything are in the description or in the pinned comment below. Recently there was a data mine to the Pokeland Legends APK, and there was like a lot of images over there that were never used in the game. We basically just selected the best ones that seem to have correlations with the game directly and could leak or could hint towards possible future updates. We also have to keep in mind that there is no other game with future versions of Pokeland right now. So whatever icons and abilities whatever we see today is possible things that can show up or cannot show up. It's basically just assumptions based on the data mine, based on the images that we found. First of all, we have 3 possible ability icons. Now, this one was on an ability folder for sure, because on the data mine there's multiple folders over there. There was like an item folder, a bag folder, an ability folder, and whatever. There was like a leftovers folder, and these 3 abilities kind of stand out. One, it's 3 tails, okay, that's why I named it 9 tails icon. Then one with some feathers falling, which reminded me of Dark Ho-Oh. I mean, if Dark Ho-Oh would get a resonance in the future, would be freaking awesome. But then we have a Pidgeot. Now we could actually compare and relate the Pidgeot to this icon over here. Could it be an Overlord Pidgeot coming to Pokeland Legends? I have no idea, honestly. But I am honestly expecting and hoping that it would be an upgrade to Dark Ho-Oh itself, because we kinda need something fresh in the meta, right? Coming down, we have the new avatar frame. Now, avatar frame, this has been informed to me recently before I started recording the video, that this was already available somehow in the German version. Now, it's not a confirmation, okay, I did not see it myself, I've just been informed about it. It feels like it should be awarded on a specific game mode or a very special event, honestly. Now, coming down here, this is the first feature that actually excited me a lot in a way. It's because we have a ticket, and we already know these kinds of tickets. If we go down over here to the lair hunt, right, we can see that we already have an Overlord lair hunt ready, and these kinds of tickets over here, this is a Dynamaxx ticket. It actually resembles the Dynamaxx ticket, so we could actually have Dynamaxx bosses, and as I am showing over here on this picture, and I'm going to the game really quick as well. Once you achieve a specific level on your account is when you unlock the Overlord bosses, and you unlock also this rune system. This rune system, or this rune bonus, Pokemon bonuses, is all about runes. Now we have 6 slots right now, and on these runes right now, the thing that actually gives us a good boost is when we unlock 4 runes. Right now there's like no big motivation to unlock the 6 runes, because honestly this 24% HP, I mean, it's not bad of course, but it's not huge, it's not something amazing because it's not in battle, it's like flat stat HP, which is not the most appealing right now. But as you can see in the middle of this, it says not available, and exactly just like the name says, it's actually not available. Even for the players who complete all the 6 runes and unlock all the 6 runes, this is still not available, which hints towards a future update. And that's where I believe this Dynamaxx ticket comes in. I believe that we will have some Dynamaxx bosses that we can defeat, and most likely we will be able to unlock our runes even further, so it's another way of powering up your Pokemon, especially for the players like in the end game. There's also another possible feature that might be coming out. These images existed over there in the folder, and we have like actually no relation right now to it in the game besides the DNA of the Pokemon. So we have the gene, which is the DNA skills, and on the Almighty Gene is when we can just basically unlock our DNA skills. And right now, after you complete everything, you have nothing else to do. Sadly, this is not inheritable. This should be made inheritable in the future versions. I really hope so. I wish it would, because these things are actually taking like a long time to actually unlock. And right now, all of this cool 3D DNA thing, it's pretty nice, but it feels like it needs something else, and honestly, this kind of DNA icons could actually be it. could not be related to the Pokemon themselves, but probably to the kind of DNA that they provide. And as you can see, there's some kind of a relation between the Ultras, which share the same DNA, then we have Black and Whites sharing the same DNA, the gray background, while this one has a yellowish background. We also have Zygarde over here with a green background together with Rayquaza. They are greenish Pokemon in a way, but at the same time it resembles a dragon, or the color that they are themselves. And now that I think about it, now that I look at Ho-Oh and Charizard, it actually feels it's more about the color that they are themselves, since Ho-Oh is way more towards the red color compared to Charizard, which is more towards the orange color, while we have, of course, the Ultra Necrozma, the yellow guy, with even the Ultra Sun, which is where the yellow comes from in a way. I'm really curious to see if these will ever be implemented in the game, or if they are just things that were meant to be implemented and they gave up on it. And finally, last but not least, and this is the thing that is hyping me the most, look at this beautiful picture. It's actually so badass. This is a picture of an ability, pretty sure. Now, I am thinking we have three pictures, right? We have Pikachu, we have Mewtwo, and we have Riko. Let's go to them one by one. First of all, talking about Pikachu. Pikachu, Overlord Pikachu itself, is already a quite decent Pokemon, believe it or not. Now, if we actually get a specific... I mean, Pikachu already has his own dream ability, but imagine if this is some kind of a Dynamaxx ability and could make Pikachu actually very, very strong, quite strong. I would be up for it. I would be up for it. Honestly, just by looking at this, it already looks intimidating. And then we have the Armor Mewtwo's helmet over here. Now, in the article I wrote that could be either a held item or an ability, but then again we already have two held items, and plus this was on the ability folder. So technically, this should be an ability for Armor Mewtwo. Could we be expecting actually Resonance Mewtwo with a third ability? Armor Mewtwo himself is already quite strong with a passive that gives him like 30% speed, it gives him crit damage, etc. So this Pokemon himself is already quite strong, but he has one very big flaw, which is single target Pokemon. He is easily counterable by a Spotlight Pokemon because all of his skills are single target, and also he has no way of moving again unless he kills with a Z Delusion attack, which he needs to kill the enemy, and if he does kill the enemy with this attack, he can move again. So as you people can understand, if the enemy has a Spotlight, well, this guy is probably not gonna do much. Even if the enemy does not have the Spotlight, this guy cannot just move multiple times while the others possibly can, and the moment this guy moves and the others also move, yeah, I believe you do get the point. The single attackers like this one are amazing, they deal a lot of damage, but if they have no ways of moving again, they are not going to be very well played in the meta. And of course, when I say moving again, if he has group attacks instead of single target attacks, would also help. So I know there's a lot of people hyping about this possibly being actually a future ability in the game, and I would be happy as well. And if they actually give him group attacks, that would actually be amazing. And maybe a little bit more in battle speed would be awesome, even though he already has a lot. Or just give him a resonance, I don't know, give him something. Armor Mewtwo is getting some love, hopefully. And finally, my favorite one, as you guys already could understand, Resonance Riko. This is a resonance icon, similar to other resonance icons in the game. If we go to Lugia, for example, a lot of people say, and a lot of people are asking, that Lugia should get like a third ability, dream ability, etc. But Lugia, for example, already has one of her own abilities, Storm Resonance, and you guys can understand the art of the Pokemon itself, or the art of the ability itself. It has this kind of aura with a Pokemon face. Also, the same happens with, for example, Zeraora. Zeraora also has over here the Shadow Resonance. It's the same art style. And the same as well happening with a Zygarde, Resonance Zygarde. We have his own ability as well. So the first time I saw this image, you guys can already understand how happy I was, even though I can be sad about it in a way, because none of this is confirmed to come in a future update. None of this is confirmed to actually exist in a way. This could be actually all of this that I'm showing in this video could just be ideas that the developers had and they gave up on it. So technically, I could be very happy about Riko, and I'm really hope this actually just comes in a future version, but I cannot guarantee that it will. Once again, if you want to read all of this article by yourself, the link is in the description, and I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next video.